Hello dear students, welcome back again to Chinmoy's Biology channel. So today we are here back with a sample set of question papers for ICSE Biology 9th. So I've already posted one set of question paper. I hope you all have set your time to 2 hours and you have started practicing the question paper. So enough time I have given you all. I'll be coming back with the answers of the first set of question paper. Before that, I am here with a second set of question paper. So I think you will be taking your time and solving this question paper. So let's start with today's sample set of question paper, and please do subscribe to my channel to know more sample question papers, to know more on your revision pattern, how you are going to revise before your ninth final exam. So let's get started with today's sample paper. Now this is question number 1 and section 1, and this full section it carries 40 marks, and this 40 marks are all objective type questions. So first let us start with first type of objective type question, that is name the following. So the first question here is name the following. The innermost layer of the tooth is what you will have to answer. Now the second question is the opening through which the pollen tube develops. What is the name of the opening? So you should name the opening. Now the liquid connective tissue, what is it named as? A parasite in the liver of sheep. What is the name of the parasite which is present in the liver of sheep? You should name that. A step of cellular respiration that occurs in the cytoplasm of the cell. So these are you are supposed to name the following which I have given here, and it consists of 5 marks. Now here there are 5 odd one out, so you should logically think about why the odd one is selected, and then you should answer the following. Now the first one is cycon, hydra, cyanemon and jellyfish. Second one is cell wall, centrosome, plastids and ribosome. Third one is vegetable peel, plastic, discarded CDs and metal. Fourth one is cholera, leprosy, syphilis and jaundice. Fifth one is horse, camel, rabbit and platypus. Now this also consists of 5 marks. The next one. Now next one is state true or false and rewrite the correct statement. So what is the first answer? The ripe tomatoes are red in color due to the presence of carotene. In grafting, the plant receiving the bud or shoot is called scion. Stone cells are sclerenchyma cells. The stigma of China rose is bilobed. Embryo sac consists of 8 cells. So you should state whether these statements are true or false and then rewrite the correct statement. You know, you have been doing this from many years. Okay, 7th, 8th also you have the same type of question. So state the true or false and rewrite the correct statement. So this also consists of 5 marks. Next comes select the correct answer from the brackets and complete the following statement. So seed without a distinct region for food storage are called dash seeds. So you are supposed to write they are called endospermic or non-endospermic. That is, choose the correct answer. The housefly transmits dash germs. So which germs the housefly is transmitting? Dash is a fat digestive enzyme. Lipase, trypsin, pepsin or ptyalin. These are very easy when you get the options, right? So it's very easy for you to answer that question. Ribosomes help in dash respiration, protein synthesis, secretion or cell division. The opening through which the water enters into a seed is called micropyle or hilum. Is it clear? So these are all these are different types of objective questions only, and each part is having 5 marks each. So just go through each of the pattern and try to follow these pattern, and it will be very easy, and you'll have a quick revision of all the lessons, right? So let us get started with the next one. Now in this question given is an example of certain structure and its special functions. Based on a similar pattern, fill in the given blanks. So first example is a chloroplast is used in photosynthesis. Next comes the ribosome. Ribosome is used in what? Centrosome is used in what? Hostoria, what is it? Epiglottis, what is the function? Glenoid cavity. So these are certain structures which have been given and you are supposed to write its special function, right? So if you just try to answer the questions, if you are not getting it, I'll be surely back with the answers, okay? So now you just take a separate sheet of answer book and you just try to write the questions and answers and recall them. Now next comes state 2 differences for each of the following pairs. First one is the prokaryotic and the eukaryotic cell, respiration and breathing, parenchyma and sclerenchyma, striated and unstriated muscles, sweat and sebum. Now state the function of each of the following. So we have given certain structures here or certain chemicals here, and we are supposed to write the answer of each of the following. That is larynx, sebum, apical meristem, endosperm and granules. So state the functions of each of the following. Now complete the following table. So name of the disease has been given to you: filaria, pneumonia, typhoid, tuberculosis, gonorrhea. So these are the diseases which have been given to you. What you are supposed to write? You are supposed to write the causative agent and the preventive measures in each cases of these diseases. So what prevention we can take for tuberculosis, typhoid, pneumonia, filaria and gonorrhea, and what are the causative agents of these diseases. So it's very easy. I have dealt with this chapter. If you have not gone through that, please go through it and then try to answer the question. Now this is question 2, that is it comes with a subjective pattern. Subjective means it's not in 1 or 2 words or just name the following or tick the correct answer or true or false. You should write some amount of like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines for these each and every question. So the first one is draw a diagram showing the germination of bean seed. So when you are drawing a diagram, you should label the parts also. Because these two questions are having 5 marks. So you can think that each question is having 2.5 marks each. So it has been divided into equal part. Now the second question is, what is binomial nomenclature and what is the scientific name of human beings? Now while discussing about the classification, I have taught you the binomial nomenclature, what is it, and what is the definition of binomial nomenclature. So please go through it. What is the scientific name of human beings? This you all know. Now the next question is, state 3 adaptations of flowers which favor cross pollination and state 2 differences between stomata and lenticels. So this question is also having 5 marks. Okay, is it clear? So these are all the subjective type questions. Now next comes, name the causative agent and the symptoms of the following disease. So the causative agent of whooping cough, amoebiasis, polio, and the symptoms of the following disease. Now describe the role of diaphragm in breathing. This you will have to discuss. So this 2 question again, they are having 5 marks in total. So then also you can divide equally. That is 2.5 marks and this is 2.5 marks. Like that it can be divided. Now here we are about to the question starts here. Explain the methods of food preservation and state 2 characteristics of phylum Coelenterata. Okay, so these are the 2 questions completing the question number 3. So these 2 also having 5 marks. Next comes question 4. That is, name one enzyme which converts each of the following. So fats converted to fatty acids, starch into maltose, lactose into glucose, trypsinogen to trypsin, emulsified fat to glycerol. So these are the conversions, and you should name one enzyme which helps in the conversion of fat to fatty acids, starch to maltose, lactose to glucose, and trypsinogen to trypsin, emulsified fat to glycerol. So this also contains 5 marks. Now here is a study the figure carefully and answer the questions based on it. So this is mitochondria, we all know, and we are supposed to label 1, 2 and 3. So name the organelle, label its parts 1, 2 and 3. Mention one function of the above organelle. So you are supposed to mention one function of mitochondria. Is it clear? So these are all picture study kind of questions. Now answer in one word the phase of respiration that takes place in the mitochondria. So you are supposed to answer this in one word. Which phase of respiration is occurring in mitochondria? You should name that. What is an oxygen carrier? So in oxygen carrier in blood, you know that a kind of respiration that takes place in absence of oxygen, where no oxygen is required. That is anaerobic respiration. So anaerobic respiration where that takes place in absence of blood. That is the kind of respiration, right? So gynosium with more than one carpel, that is free. So what is it called? Gynosium with more than one carpel, that is free. You know that. Now cells present in the inner lining of the respiratory passage. So what is the name of the cells which are present in the inner lining of the respiratory passage? Now here B question, state the disadvantages of vegetative propagation. Distinguish between an earthworm and a roundworm. So is it clear to you all? Now here comes question number 6. A. Give any 3 differences between the squamous epithelium and the stratified squamous epithelium. So any 3 differences between squamous epithelium and stratified squamous epithelium. Now define food chain and state the significance of food chain. Next one, here I have given a diagram. So you should identify the parts 1 to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So describe the cells in this tissue. So what is this tissue? You should first identify that, then only you can identify the parts 1 to 4. Then describe the cells in this tissue and where is the above tissue found. So you should find the location of this particular tissue and state any function of this tissue. So where is this above tissue found? Describe the cells of this tissue and identify the parts 1 to 4. Now this is question number 7 and almost the last question of this slide, this video. That what are the functions of trachea, pleural membrane and diaphragm? Why should the lining of alveoli be moist? So why should the inner lining of alveoli be moist? What is the position of diaphragm at the time of inspiration and expiration? So what is the position of diaphragm at the time of inspiration and expiration? And draw a well labeled knee joint diagram. So here only we are completing this full question paper discussion with all the objective and subjective parts. So section A is having 40 marks answers. Section B is also having 40 marks answer. So please do go through it properly, go through the question properly and try to answer it. Take 2 or 3 days and set a time limit of 2 hours as your exam paper. Read it, 15 minutes reading time you are having, and then you try to answer the questions and I'll be getting back to you with the answers also. Okay, so subscribe to my channel to go get more sample papers like this, to get more revision papers, important papers like this. Subscribe, stay tuned, stay updated with all my videos and share it with your friends so that they can also get the benefit of these revision questions. Okay, thank you.